fans, to Glam's new video. So, I'm going to do a lot of tarot readings tonight, but also genuinely just going to do some origami while people wait to ask. Hello, welcome in. I haven't showered yet. I need to shower today, actually. Today's my shower day. Because my hair is oily as hell. I mean, did you style it? Or did you just try to dry it? Because just letting it dry naturally, it's gonna be messy regardless. I mean, I put my hair in a bonnet after I wash it, and then let it dry overnight. I go to bed with wet hair, I don't care. I know you're not supposed to. That doesn't change the fact that I will. Hello, welcome in. Then itch it. Yes. Yo, I can actually show you with UV light. My hair glows under UV light. Nice. Thank you. Does anyone want their tarot? Does anyone want their tarot cards read? Because I do tarot readings for just random people. Oh God, you're going fast. I need to write you down in order. I'm gonna write y'all down so I don't forget who's who. Okay, so Cosmo is first, then we have Cat, K, James. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do Cosmo first, since they asked first. First come, first serve. Because why not? That's good. Welcome in. Well, Cosmo, we'll see what your story is and what cards you get. I actually cleared off my desk a little bit, so I actually have room for my cards. Thank you. Anyone who thinks I make money from YouTube is dumb, because I don't. I make nothing from doing these streams. People don't send me money. Though I will state, a really quick and easy way. Why, do you have Cash App? Because that's the only way people can send me money currently. Hello! I think I do. Didn't you comment on one of my most recent videos? Soul? Yeah, but I have to go off of, the account name. I call out via account names, so if anyone wants their tarot cards read, I will write your name down, and if I get to you before I'm tired, then I get to you. Which is usually about 8 people. Okay, Cosmo. Your first card. This is the person's things, general environment at the time, and the influence in which they are actuated all through. Page of Cups. Fair young man, one impelled to render service, and with whom the querent will be connected. A studious youth, news, message, application, reflection, meditation, also these things directed to business. Where's my soda? Of course I have soda. I work at KFC and I get it for free. It's okay. Do what you need to. Okay, so the second card this represents your obstacles. It is the 7 of Cups, I think. No, it's 9 of Cups. your obstacles. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Contentment, repose of the entire heart, the perfection of that state. And several who is taking charge of the querent's interest, also town, village, country, inhabited by the querent. Repose of the false heart, indignation, and violence. So your obstacle is where you live, specifically the country. That is your obstacle. It's going to hold you back. Whatever that means. Our country is failing us. Oh no. Hello. Okay. This is above you. This is the highest you can arrive at. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, most people don't really stick around for very long. Okay. Opulent. Oh, never mind. The best you can arrive at. Evil, fear, suspicion, suspense, and mistrust. Usually people end up like that if they're rich and alone. Welcome in, I see her, kid. Aaron. It's the best you can arrive at, not what you currently are. Which means maybe in the future you'll be rich. Or the highest you can achieve is being rich. The highest you arrive at is not where you are currently. It's the future. It is the best you can do. I mean, I did explain it properly. It was just taken wrong. Yeah, it happens. Why do people keep saying I look like Felix from Stray Kids? I'm doing tarot readings. Okay, so this is your tools to use to achieve your highest. It is the Knight of Pentacles. Usually those two cards do go together. The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they're usually hand in hand. I have seen that pairing a few times. Utility, serviceableness, interest, rectitude, and responsibility. So you got to be a very responsible person. I said it's a tool. You gotta be a responsible person in order to do well in life. That doesn't mean you are currently. You have to become things in order to achieve your best. It's not what you are, it's what you have to be. Each reading is about 10 different cards. So, I realized I still had money in my... Oh, thank you! I made the axe ones out of some charms I found, and then the heart ones I found online. Okay. I always switch my left from my right. I'm going to make sure I don't get this wrong. 5. Okay, so this card is behind you. Leave it in the past. It will not matter. Leave it behind you. The Hierophant. Concealment, disguise, policy, fear, and unreasoned caution. Ooh. Don't be afraid of just existing. Thank you. They're children's frames, I'm not gonna lie. Because children frames are the only ones that actually fit my face. Welcome in. I've never heard of that. I just do the basic one that comes with my specific tarot set. Each of my sets of tarot cards have a specific setup that goes with the set that I usually use. Like with my crow set, I use its setup to do that form of tarot card readings for myself. But for every other set, I use different way. I'm nearsighted and cannot see far away. So this is the card in the future. It is coming into action. Be prepared for it. You cannot stop it. Knight of Swords. Skill, bravery, capacity, defense, address, enmity, wrath, war, destruction, opposition, resistance, and ruin. Are you getting drafted into the army? What the hell? I guess Cosmo's being a part of the drafts. This world is going to war. This one's a little cat. This one's a crow, because that is my spirit animal. And this one is Athena, because she is one of the goddesses that I like to pray to. Ironically, she is technically a god of war. But she's the goddess of knowledge of war. So, military leader. I wouldn't be fighting the battles, but I would know how to strategize. I pray to her for wisdom, usually. Jewish for a Greek god? A Greek goddess? Technically, she's from Athens, so yeah, Athena of Athens. No, I'm an omniist, not Jewish. Imagine if I was I was praying to just any. Just. Omniist means I believe every single god exists, and I believe everyone is correct about picking their religion. And so many people have hated me for that, but the thing is, I welcome people to be themselves and believe in what they want to. Really? So you're an atheist. You're the opposite of me. Exact opposite, honestly, because believing in zero gods is the opposite directly. I believe in they all exist, while atheists believe none exist. Thank you. Okay, Cosmo. This card signifies yourself, your attitude in relation to the matter. The King of Wands. Dark man, friendly countryman, generally married, honest and conscious. I just killed a gnat. Put on a blanket. Honestly, I wish my room was colder because it's hot as hell in here. The 8th card signifies your house, your environment, and the affair, and the influence and people and events around you. You're missing like most of your reading, Cosmo. Why would you leave? I lay down when I watch YouTube. I get myself comfortable and snugged. Do people not like sleep comfortably or like lay down comfortably? Well, I guess you have to rewatch the stream, Cosmo, because you missed all of your reading. Most of it. We're on your 8th card. Hello, welcome in. Strength. Power, energy, action, courage, and magnanimity. So you live in a nice one. Oh, in a nice home. Damn. I get really comfy whenever I watch YouTube. I feel like I should just accurately, that is what I sleep down just on, is a bunch of fluffy blankets. I got real comfortable. When my bed frame broke, I put weights underneath it to fix it and pry it up. But I bought a new bed frame, so I didn't have to have my old bed frame anymore. When something breaks, I just buy a new one. Or find a way to fix it. But also, my family is really good at fixing things. So. I wouldn't know how, like, it feels to not have fixed things. I just grabbed my cup of soda. Everything fell on me. Okay. I should continue the reading. The 9th card signifies your hopes and fears. You fix it by putting something else underneath it. Or drill it together. There's always something in your house that nobody uses that can prop things up. I used an example, but if you take it literally, I don't have one. I don't favorite things. 2 of Swords, hopes and fears. Imposture, falsehood, duplicity, and disloyalty. That's a lie. There's always something that does not get used in a house. Always something. Usually people don't know it's there because nobody pays attention to it, and that's why it doesn't get used. One of my trash cans, I used to use it to pry something open and, like, hold something up, and I would just change the bag without removing. I have a thing of shells. If I remove the lid, I can still access the shells, but I can use the container to hold something up. I have a container of empty M&Ms that I use to hold my change. No. Welcome to stream. This signifies, Cosmo, this signifies your fate. Get your own. It was a gift from my stepmother. Howdy. Then stay poor, I don't know. Selfishness, the crowd, and body politic. My best friend dyes my hair. Which reminds me, I need to make a new profile picture. Thank you. Cat K, you're next. Say hi to let me know that you're here. Aw, welcome. Welcome as part of the group. Someone just asked if I was a femboy. That's hilarious. Welcome in, y'all. Aren't those like the same color? Thank you. Is James here? Because Cat K didn't say hi. I guess they must have left stream. I mean, yeah, but they're basically the same thing. Because when I say I like green, I mean I like all greens, not just one shade of green. When people say they like purple, they usually like every shade of purple. You get what I mean? This is literally a cosplay channel. Of course I love anime. Who wants their cards read? Each reading is about 10 cards. Okay, random. I guess you're going first. Oh. Oh dear. I mean, I have a really shitty back because I have muscle spasms that go up my entire spine. Oh, you actually came back? I tried to ask you to say hi. To tell me that you were here. And you never said hi. So I put random ahead of you. You. Okay, so random. This is how you feel in your surroundings. This is where you stand. The Ten of Swords. Whatsoever is imitated by the design, pain, affliction, tears, sadness, desolation. Are you depressed? There are people who aren't depressed. But, yeah, random, so you showed the sign of depression based off of my cards. This card stands for your obstacles. The Seven of Cups. I mean, I came out to my mom as bi when I'm not. I'm more of just, I only like women, but I was like, she'll be able to handle the fact that I like both, right? And she completely denies the fact that I like women entirely. No, I cannot read your mind. I can feel your emotions if you're close by, but I can't read minds. But yeah, I can answer your question later. Let me write you down, Allie. I'm gonna put you ahead of James only because it's a simple question, which means it's only 3 cards, not a full fate reading. My mom supports the gays, but she denies the fact that I'm even interested in women, so. Like the fluffiness of my hair? The color isn't. I'm pretty sure my brother is, but he's really against it, so I don't know. Okay. This card is above you. This is the best you can arrive at. 10 of Pentacles. It's not reversed. Okay. So, gain, riches, family matters, archives, extraction, the abode of family. So you live with a nice family and you have enough money to afford your lifestyle. That is the best you can arrive at. Okay, random? Now these are your tools. It is the Knight of Swords. Thank you. I mean, when you achieve your best, you have to use your tools and work for it. Skill, bravery, capacity, defense, address, amity, wrath, war, and destruction. Are you going to be drafted? Do we have multiple people getting drafted to a war? You'll be able to afford your lifestyle, though. But you're probably going to end up being a war person. Hello, welcome back, Akaza. This card stands for your past. Leave it in the past and forget about it. It doesn't affect you anymore, and it should not. The Moon. Deception and error. I'm doing tarot readings. This card is in the future. It is coming into action. Be prepared for it. The Queen of Pentacles. Evil, fear, suspicion, suspense, and mistrust. This card stands for your current situation. Page of Pentacles. I'll put you on the list. You'll be after James. You gotta wait your turn. This is your house and your home and your situation involved with it. 3 of Wands. Strength, enterprise, effort, trade, discovery, commerce, those are his ships bearing his merchandise which are sailing over the sea. This is your hopes and fears, random. Queen of Cups. Okay, Emperor, you'll be after Brody. My only ask is you say hi when I call out your name for your reading. Mainly so I know that you're here. It's not worth doing a reading if you're not here. Queen of Cups is your hopes and fears for random. Queen of Cups. Good, fair, women, honest. No, it's the reverse meaning. The accounts vary. Good woman, otherwise distinguished woman, but one not to be trusted. Perverse woman, vice, dishonor, and depravity. Don't believe sluts. That's what that card means. There will be women who are gold diggers that will try to sleep with you for your money. I mean, if you have money, there will always be women who want it from you, and they will spread their legs to get it. You can trust women, but you have to be selective with who you trust. I mean, these cards are your future. They are not your current situation. Don't trust sluts is a great bit of wisdom. Hello. You will in the future. Everyone has money in the future. Those are probably the sluts you shouldn't be trusting, is the one you gamble your money away to. This is my hair. This is my real hair. No. No, you fucking bunny rabbit. This card is your card of fate. The High Priestess. Secrets, mystery, the future has yet unreeled. The woman who interests the querent, if male, the querent, if female, silence, tenacity, wisdom, and science. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna be back. It should take me only a minute. But that was the end of Random's reading. When I said it would take me less than a minute, I meant it. I even washed my hands. Always wash your hands. And always put both lids down on a toilet seat, because that's disgusting if you don't. No, Zodiac doesn't. Anyway, Allie, say hi if you're still here. Okay, now let's answer your question. How will they react when you say you are bi? I go to the bathroom really fast. Did you want a different question? How will your reaction to your crush go? We can find that answer out. We'll see how they'll react. I actually used these cards to find out how people would react before. Usually I try not to get people's hopes up, but definitely have confidence in yourself is my biggest advice for people. I don't have confidence in myself, but I can pretend like I do. Yeah. See? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of Wands. Apprehension, fear of a victorious enemy at the gate. Treachery, disloyalty, as of the gates being opened to the enemy. Well, that shows your anxiety of the situation. Four of Pentacles. Suspense, delay, opposition. You're waiting a while, and if you wait too long, you'll lose your chance. And the last one is the Four of Swords. Vigilance, retreat, solitude, hermit's repose, exile, tomb, and coffin. It's basically saying, do not wait to ask them, otherwise they'll end up in a relationship with someone else. And it says if you do not and you back out of it, you'll be alone. So it says go for it. It says don't wait, ask away, and be the first to ask. You might be afraid, but if you wait, you'll lose your only chance. I'll add you to the list. You'll be after Emperor. Lil guy. Basically says if you give up on this chance, you'll be sad and alone. And they'll find someone else. So, take your shot. Shoot your shot. Go for it. Because if you don't, you'll lose your only chance. Someone else will ask them out, and you'll be alone. And, oh well. Let me know if it works out. Okay, Kiwi. Kiwi will be after little guy. Okay. Now, James, say hi if you're here. Okay. It's your turn to get your reading. I know you're just using a borrowed account right now. Okay, Star will be after Kiwi. problem, Allie. Have a good night. Okay. Oh, and a warning, my cards have mild nudity on them, so that'll be the one and only warning I give people. I looked down and one of my cards had a pair of titties out, okay? Okay. So that's just how cards are. That's how tarot cards are. They usually have a little bit of nudity. Okay, so James, this is your specific situation. This is how you are in your current situation. Yeah, I get it, because that's a really scary looking card. I'm worried for you. Removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion, and all that design signifies naturally. Do you feel like you're not involved in your life? Like everything's just happening and you're just there but not doing anything that's directly affecting your environment? Thank you. I like my hair too. That's basically what that is. You can't do much, but you should do something. You have the ability to change your future, and you have the ability to affect things around you. You're allowed to make a ripple in the ocean. This card stands for your obstacles. It is the High Priestess. Secrets, mystery, the future as yet unrevealed, the woman who interests the querent if male, the querent if female, silence, tenacity, wisdom, and science. So your obstacles are you're too quiet. You're too you're not affecting your life. You're not actively going out to do things. Welcome in, everyone. You're not causing your own ripple. You're just existing. That is part of your obstacles. Okay, James? This is the highest you can arrive at. It is the Ace of Cups. I like women, and I go by any pronouns. I more than support the LGBT. I'm part of it. The ocean is a soup. False heart, mutation, instability, revolution. Uh-oh, that's not a good card to be at your crown. You need to stop letting things just happen, because you can change your crown card, but you actually have to take actions in order to change the best. Find something you love and actively go for it, so that you can have what you want. I only like women. Only women. Men gross me out. I don't hate men. I'm just never gonna be attracted to them. No, I'm not a Therian. Though, I think Therians are really cute. There was this one Therian that was commenting last stream, and she was an axolotl Therian. And that's adorable. Ah, deer, you're so cute. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. I'm having like muscle spasms in my arm right now. I don't know the lyrics to that. Not off the top of my head. This is your tools to arrive at your highest. The Fool. What tools? Folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, and bewilderment. I have muscle spasms that go up my entire spine after my car accident, and they're permanent. I don't know. It's not my fault that they. I didn't choose this. I didn't choose my sexuality. It happened. I was born this way. You can't choose what you're attracted to. I wish I could afford the chiropractor. Thank you. This card is behind you, James. Leave it in the past and forget about it. Judgment. Change of position, renewal, and outcome. This card is coming in your future. Be prepared for it. It is going to come into action soon. The Star. Arrogance, impotence, haughtiness. Oof. Honestly, all of these cards in this particular section. Aw, thank you. All of the cards in this specific set that I'm reading for basically makes me feel like you're a puppet getting controlled and forced to do whatever they want. And you'll lose sight of yourself and not feel like your own person. So, James, whoever you are, take control of your life. You need to be your own person. You deserve to be yourself. Because we were created to be our own people, to be ourselves. Yeah, but I'm going off the name that's I see. Natalie. Be yourself. Do not let people control you or tell you who you need to be. You have to be yourself. Okay, girl? Do you want me to be, like, real with Mexican things, or do you want me to be racist? Because I can go both ways. Because I can go with stereotypes, or I can go with actual Mexican things. Both make me laugh, though. I'm not Mexican, but I know Mexican items. Because people exist. Thank you. They're natural. I was born with them. I'm Portuguese and Italian, a little bit Irish and Russian. Yeah, see? Like, I could bring up the stereotypes or, like, actual things that are technically Mexican, which would be just me naming places in Mexico. Or the Day of the Dead. La Dios dos Muertos. I think I said that wrong. I also listened to a Mexican comedian because it's really funny. I know a bunch of stereotypes only because of comedians, and that's it. I would have never known most racist things if it wasn't for, yeah, Gabriel Iglesias. You are correct. That is the comedian. I learned most of the things that are technically racist and stereotypes from that specific comedian. And I'm like, well, you know what? At least he's only talking about his own culture. So it's okay. But it's really funny. Me and my friend earlier were talking about making racist gift baskets because of that specific comedian. And she was like, we need to make one for her boyfriend. Because he finds it funny. Brody, it's not your turn yet. I still have 4 more cards left for Natalie. I got distracted. Let me finish Natalie's reading. Exactly. It's funny to listen to people talk about stereotypes in their own culture. I personally don't really know what my culture is. So, I like reading about it because I think it's pretty. I like learning people's cultures. I find it very fascinating, and it's important to learn about people's cultures. There are 6 people on the list. I need to finish reading. Okay, this stands for your current situation and where you are, Natalie. It is the 5 of Pentacles. Please English only. That was bothering me. I don't like spammers. They're annoying. Okay, reversed. Disorder, chaos, ruin, discord, and prolificy. I don't... Take that for what you will. This stands for your house and your home and your situation and your involvement with it. The Magician. Skill, diplomacy, address, sickness, pain, loss, disaster, self-confidence, will, the querent if themselves. I don't think so. Have a good night. This is your hopes and fears. Death. Oh dear. Inertia, sleep, lethargy, petrification, somnambulism. Well, you got 5 people before you. The important part is what happens before you die, not death itself. Yeah, Natalie, you don't have a very good life. Are you okay? Do you need help? I feel like I should say, someone asked a stupid question, and so I answered in a stupid way. And I will always do that. Oh, God. So this is your fate card, Natalie. I mean, yeah. 7 of Pentacles is your fate card. Anxiety about money. Oh. So you're going to be in poverty. Or you're going to... Actually, no. Anxiety about money, you can have any certain amount of money and still have anxiety about money. But usually it's people in poverty that have anxiety about money. One person's fate reading is, let me read how many cards are exact. It's 10, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 10 cards per reading. So it takes a while. Natalie's is done, though. It's okay. You're allowed to ask questions. Normal questions, specifically. I mean, asking a person to talk about a culture that they are not a part of is a stupid question. So I gave a stupid answer. I'm pretty sure I look more Irish than I look Mexican. It's because I live with like 5 people. Yes, I am reading tarot cards. Brody, say hi if you're still here. Okie dokie. It is your turn. I'm shuffling the cards. Okay. Oh. You say it will be okay, but I don't like your reading so far. I can put her at the end of I can put her at the end of the list. Paulina. Don't worry, Brody. I'm doing your reading first, but I had to write her name down. Some of your cards look fine. Okay, let's go, Brody. Oh no, not poverty. Maybe heartbroken. This is the card, this stands for you and your current situation at the time. It is the 4 of Cups. Which, if I'm correct, wariness, disgust, aversion, imaginary vexings, as if the wine of this world has caused satiety, only another wine, as if a fairy gift is now offered to him, but he sees no consolation therein. There is also a card of blended pleasure. Are you a drunk? Or do you do drugs? I mean, this also could be, a card for mental illness. Do you see things? I usually go with the drug route because usually adults have the alcoholism part of it. And the last two people who got this card were drunks and alcoholics. Yeah, but I wouldn't know that. I don't know you. And you have like a grown man name. You have an unfortunate name. Sure, Charlie, I'll put you at the end of the list. Okay, this is your obstacles. Judgment. Change of position, renewal, outcome, weakness, pulsamity, simplicity, also deliberation, decision, and sentence. Yeah. You just have, like, not a modern name. Your name sounds like it's part of a different generation. That's not your fault. Your parents gave you an unfortunate name. That's not your fault. Sorry. But also, usually when people are young, they don't go with their first name and last name as their channel name. They usually make up like a fake name or something interesting so that people can't find them. Sorry. The reason we don't go with our names online is for safety reasons. Unfortunately, yeah. Don't say your last name. You are a middle schooler. Do not do that. It's a really white name. No. Do not say your names on the internet. Keeping it private. Privacy is key to living a good life. Okay, I'll cross you off the list then, Kiwi. Guess I can't get to you in time. Okay. This is the best you can arrive at, Brody. It is the Three of Swords. Removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion, and all that signifies naturally. This card is your tools. The High Priestess. Yeah, when I said the best you can arrive at is heartbreak, I kind of meant it. That's unfortunate, man. You gotta change that. Passion, moral, or physical, adore, conceit, surface knowledge. Oh, are you shallow? Damn. You gotta learn to remember the details. Otherwise, you're just gonna be seen as a shallow man. You gotta look more deeply into things. Thank you. I mean, you're shallow. That's why you're gonna end up alone. You gotta look outwards. You gotta do your research. You gotta be more active into understanding others. This card is in your past. Leave it in the past and forget about it. Can't change it. Can't do anything about it. Don't let it affect you. Seven of Swords. Good advice, counsel, instruction, slander, and babbling. Wow, you don't even listen to people? Like, you're not even trying to improve. Leave it in the past, man. You gotta listen to people. It's important. You gotta listen to advice and instructions. Get on the right path. This is coming into the future. It will come into action. Be ready for it. Ace of Cups. No, don't live in the past. Never do. Living in the past just leads you to worse outcomes. The past is meant to stay the past. Abigail, I like women. Yeah, Brody holding grudges. Like, damn, bro. False heart, mutation, instability, and revolution. So you're just gonna be in a lot of really shitty relationships. Oh, God. It's like you're trying to get your heart broken over and over. You gotta, like, actually know people in order to be with them. Otherwise, you're just gonna be hurt over and over again and be alone. Nobody wants that. I'm not attracted to men. Not at all. Trust me, I tried. I can't. You gotta look more outwards and know people. That's why I say one of my best bits of advice when it comes to relationships is be friends first. And actually get to know the people. Like a deep dive. You have to know them as more than just the surface stuff. You have to remember things about them more than just the surface stuff. Like, you'll guarantee to know their birthday. You'll be guaranteed to know their favorite things right off the bat. You actually have to know people in order to be friends with them. It takes a lot of just learning. It does. Kiwi, you're back. I thought you were gonna go to bed. This stands for your feelings and your situation at the time. It is the Six of Pentacles. Presents, gifts, gratification. Another count says attention, vigilance. Now is accepted time, present, prosperity, etc. The only reason he's gonna die alone is because he's shallow. You have to know people to be with them. This stands for your house and your situation and the involvement. I mean, you're a middle schooler. How much can you be involved in where you live? The King of Pentacles. Vice, weakness, ugliness, passivity, corruption, and peril. Ooh. Are you living in, like, a bad home? And have no control over your situation? But you can. You can change your future. You just have to look inwards and find the fundamental differences in your personality and work with it to change for the better. We can make ourselves better people if we actively want to be better people. being aware of other people makes us better people. Caring about what they care about. Thinking about how they might react. Yeah, basically. To change fate is to change your being. Because I can control what happens in my future. I just have to make a decision and go for it. Like, I want to be a therapist, so I'm doing the studying. I'm going through the motion. I'm doing my hard work, and I'm working towards that goal. There's 5 people in front of her. Thank you. Yeah. This is your hopes and fears. 6 of Cups. The future renewal, that which will come to pass presently. Oh, there's going to be some repeat. It would be up to the person. Main reason for tarot readings is to help people try to find the answers to their own questions. The whole point of therapy is to look inwards to find out the fundamental differences in you versus other people. I'm autistic, which means I think very literally, and I struggle to articulate meaning in the same way other people articulate meaning. I find my fundamental understanding of words to be very different than other people. Therapy sucks if you have a bad therapist. If you have a good therapist, you end up actually enjoying your sessions because it helps you feel relief. The point of therapy is to feel better and understand yourself. I mean, people usually hate it because they've never had someone who actually helped them. Every therapist goes about their therapy sessions in a completely different way, which is why it's so difficult to find a therapist that actually helps you. It's about looking. It's okay to switch therapists. It's okay to switch therapists constantly. Because sometimes you don't find a good fit, and sometimes you can go through even 50 therapists and still not find one that's a good fit. It's hard to find a therapist that will actually help you or understand you fundamentally. I mean, yeah, it's important to find a therapist that actually cares about you, but it's very difficult to even find a therapist that you can go to. I want to be a therapist to help people. Not all therapists. There are some that go it for just the money, and then there's some that actually want to help people. which is the people that you need to look for when looking for a therapist, is people who actually want the best for you. You know that's illegal, right? If you sleep with your therapist, they lose their license. Well, then you don't pay her to be your therapist. You just have someone you love. That's not a therapist. That's just someone you're with. Yeah, but she's not your therapist. She's other people's therapists. Does she listen to you? Yes, but it's not for job reasons. I mean, you have to listen to spouses. There's a different situation. She's listening to you because you're her husband or wife. I don't know whether you're a man or not. You're her spouse. Of course she's gonna listen to you. That's what spouse do. Mel. Anyway, this is your card of fate, Brody. No. There's 4 people in front of them. Page of Cups. I mean, you have to listen to your spouse, otherwise, what's the point of having a spouse? Then you're just colleagues in the same house that fuck each other for fun. Taste, inclination, attachment, seduction, deception, and artifice. Anyway, Emperor, you're next on the list. Say hi if you're here. Thank you. How old do you think I am? I think the funnier fact is my age is in my description on my channel because people kept asking my age and I just didn't want people to just assume or ask me the question. Too many people ask me my age. description on my channel. No, I did not pass your friend. The Emperor is next. I don't know much Russian. I only know like 2 songs in Russian and what they mean. Well, enter Emperor. I'm gonna shuffle my cards and do your reading. Yeah. In a way, yeah. Well, I can't say that. I can't read Russian, if that's what you were asking. I know 2 songs that are in Russian because I listened to them on repeat and then I learned the translation of the song. Okay, so this stands for you and your current situation at your time. The 2 of Pentacles. It says it in the description of my channel. Welcome in, Ash. And first, gaiety, simulated enjoyment, literal sense, handwriting, composition, letters of exchange. I am 22. Please don't type in other languages. You can use whatever pronouns you feel comfortable using for me. Hello. So, Emperor. Are you depressed, Emperor? It says simulated enjoyment. Do you pretend to like things that you do not like? I feel like you're in a strict household where you have to follow very strict rules. You don't really get choice. You get, I have to do this, otherwise it's punishment after punishment. This is your card of obstacles. It is the Page of Wands. Dark young man faithful, a lover, an envoy, a postman. Besides a man, he will bear favorable testimony concerning him. He is a dangerous rival if followed by the Page of Cups, which is not followed. Okay. Has the chief qualities of their suit. Have a good night, Ash. I mean, the readings are all random. Welcome back, Star. Tarot readings. Welcome in, Riley. This card is your crown card, Emperor. It is the Nine of Pentacles. It is the best you can arrive at. I mean, you can if you want, but, like, I don't really like it when people do my reading for me. The only person I really let do my reading is my mother. I'll put you at the bottom of the list. This, the Nine of Pentacles. Prudence, safety, success, accomplishment, certitude, and discernment. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Fairy. Hello, Angel. Thank you. Now the card of your Tools Emperor is the Four of Cups. Wariness, disgust, aversion, imaginary vexations, as if the wine of this world has caused satiety only. Another wine, as if a fairy gift, is now offered to him, but he sees no consolation therein. It is a card of blended pleasure. Your tools will be accepting from no one. Don't accept the gifts from others. They will try to take from you or lead you down the wrong path. Do not hold the hand or take the hand of those who will lead you astray. Follow your own path. This card is behind you. Leave it in the past. Three of Cups. Expedition, dispatch, achievement, and end. You might have had some victories, but don't make that define you. Leave it behind you and keep going forward for more. Always see a future. Fairies and fae, they steal and they take from you. So be wary of those who give you things. We all are gonna die. All we have to do is keep moving forward until we do. Try to achieve as much as we can, learn as much as we can. That is what living is for. Who cares if we die? We're going to eventually. So we should make the most of what we currently have and keep looking to be better. No. Also, immortality is a curse. Nobody wants that. That is ultimate suffering. This is coming into action. Be prepared for it. Be ready for it. King of Cups. Fair man, man of business, law or divinity, responsible, disposed to oblige the current. Also, equity, art, and science, including those who profess science, law, and art, creative intelligence. I mean, I have memories that I definitely did not get in this current life. You can accept gifts for your birthday, but I always believe birthdays, if that is the worst day of your year, the rest of the year you'll have better luck. If you have a shitty birthday, you're going to have good luck for the rest of the year. If you have a good birthday, you have bad luck for the rest of the year. We pay for our luck on our birthdays. On my birthday, I just let whatever happens happen, and I just exist. The worse that day can be, the better my year is. I had a really shitty birthday, and I'm having a really good year. Yeah, whenever I have a shitty birthday, I tend to have really good luck for the rest of the year. And that's just been a common thing. The one year I had a decent birthday, I had a shitty year. I mean, I lost all my friends that year. I couldn't make new friends in school. I was bullied by my teachers. I had a really shitty year the one year I had a good birthday. But every other year I had a really shitty birthday. Like one year I almost drowned, one year I broke my arm, one year I popped a tire. Those years I had good years. My birthday sucked, sure. Oh well. But the rest of the year, I had an amazing time. Good things happened. I got raises, I found things, I got lots of tips, things like that. This is your situation at the current moment in your environment. The Five of Cups. You got a lot of cup cards. You almost have the full set of cups. My goodness. News, alliances, affinity, consanguinity, ancestry, return, and false projects. That's not a bad thing. That's just a realization thing. Cups are assumed to represent people with light brown hair and fair complexions. Emperor, no, bad. Do not do things like, don't bring up those things off the internet. Hello, White Wolf. Okay, and this is a card for your house and your environment and your relation to those things. Dad Kiwi. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. Fairy favors images of reflections, imagination, sentiment, things seen in the glass of contemplation. Some attainment in these degree, but nothing permanent or substantial is suggested. I guess I give up really good femboy vibes. Nice. This card stands for your hopes and fears. The Seven of Pentacles. Anxiety about money. All they did was put a kiwi. That's not that mean. I mean, that's why it's a hope and a fear. Like, you hope you have enough money, but it's also a fear of what if I don't have enough? It's a pretty good hope and fear card, you know? Like, it's honestly, out of all of the places for that card to be, that's a good one, because technically it's fitting. This is your fate card. Ace of Cups. Thank you, Fluffy Bunny. Back to the cups again. False heart, mutation, instability, and revolution. Let's hope it's revolution. But kiwis are cute. And aren't they delicious? Guys, don't put the kiwi emoji. I guess kiwi gets offended by being a kiwi. Anyway, Emperor, you're... Anyway, little guy, you're next. Say hi. I'm gonna shuffle the cards, then I'm gonna do your reading. You know, fair enough. I mean, I hope I'm interesting. The person after little guy is Kiwi, and then there's Star and Paulina, and then Charlie, and then Joshua. Hello, welcome in. Are you little guy because of your age, or are you little guy because of, height? I had a feeling it was a height thing. You're taller than me still. I'm 5'2". Cool. I guess you're not that much of a little guy here. More like average guy. I mean, I don't call it psychic abilities. I have clairvoyance. I can tell what's going to happen if someone does something or doesn't do something. So it's more of just seeing patterns and understanding outcomes. I mean, a bunch of people keep calling me a femboy, so. My friend, she's been in quite a few car accidents in her life, and 3 different readings that I gave her prevented her from getting in more car accidents. I have helped her prevent herself from getting into 3 different car accidents by giving her card readings. I predicted that this one kid's family member was going to die and that they were getting a chunk of inheritance. And then a week later, a family member died and they got a chunk of inheritance. So I have predicted things before. I use my cards to help me get answers and help me have a conversation with a person about their life. If a person talks enough about their life, you can predict what's going to happen in the future of their life. So the cards are literally just to get people talking. I believe anyone can develop the sense of clairvoyance. Anyway, I should start little guy's reading. Okay, this stands for you and your current situation at the time. It's where you stand. It is the 6 of Cups reversed. The future renewal, that which will come to pass presently. There's already a lot of people on my list. All cups mean is you might have light brown hair and fair skin. It's not a thing. Is you might have. I already said the order of the cards that I'm going to read in people. That's why I said it might, but you also have pentacle cards and quite a few of them, which is why it's not a reliable thing. I got these 2 on Temu. This one I made. Like, if you get a lot of cup cards, you might have brown hair and fair skin. it doesn't necessarily mean you definitely have. That's why I don't really read that section, because it doesn't matter and it usually doesn't apply to people. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if Emperor had light brown hair and fair skin. Usually I ignore that section of my book entirely, because honestly it does not matter. And it's not important to the meaning of the cards. Anyway, these are your obstacles, lil guy. You have the 7 of Cups. Hello, welcome in. Fairy favors images, reflections, imagination, sentiment, things seen in glass of contemplation. Some attainment in these degrees, but nothing permanent or substantial is suggested. Desire, will, determination, and project. Your obstacles is overcompensation and following the wrong people. Thank you. I made the axe ones out of some charms I found online. I mean, Kiwi, you are next on the list. Okay, so this is the top card. This is the best you can arrive at. It is the 7 of Pentacles. Anxiety about money. That could really mean anything. You could be rich in your future, you could be poor in your future. Regardless, you're just going to be anxious all the time because of money. This is your tools to arrive at your best. It is the Ace of Cups. So the anxiety about money is just, I don't know if I can afford living. You know, that's a fair situation, especially since we're living in a depression right now. False heart, mutation, instability, and revolution. This world needs a revolution. If you're loaded, send money to my Cash App. Prove it. Help me buy costumes. This card is in your past. Leave it behind you and forget about it. Don't let it affect you. Honest mood, though. strength. Abuse of power, despotism, weakness, and discord. Leave that behind you. Don't let people take advantage of you. You got this. Don't be weak. Thank you. Welcome in. This is in your future. It is the 6 of Pentacles. Kiwi is next on the list. Presents, gifts, gratification. Another account says attention, vigilance, now is accepted time, present, prosperity, etc. Presents and gifts, that is in your future. Is your birthday coming up or like an event? Or people just care about you and want to show appreciation for you existing? Isn't Billie Eilish blonde? Okay. I wouldn't know. I don't really care about celebrities enough to look forward to it. I mean, since the card shows beggars, maybe you'll get some tips or something. Anyway, this stands for you and your current environment at the time. It is the 10 of Cups reversed. Repose of the false heart, indignation and violence. Are you okay? Are you in like an abusive situation? Bro, you good? This is your house and environment at the time. It is the Page of Cups. Just go to bed, bro. Things will get better. Make it out of it. Who knows? Maybe the gift is maybe someone actually good coming into your life. You gotta meet people who are actually good for you. My grandmother is racist and homophobic. I do have Instagram. It is in the description of most of my actual videos rather than lives. Page of Cups. Taste, inclination, attachment, seduction, deception, and artifice. Some people get good grandparents, some people don't. It happens. We can't fix them. They just exist. Your house and your home, things can get better. But don't feel like you need to do things. You don't need to do anything. This is your hopes and your fears. The King of Swords. Cruelty, passivity, barbarity, perfidy, evil intentions. I see you read the comments, Driver Phoenix. I mean, as much as I love my family, if they do something shitty, I'm gonna point out it is a shitty action. I believe honesty is very important and helping people understand when their actions are wrong. If you check any of the videos like on my channel and look in the description, you can find my Instagram. This is your card of fate. It is the Emperor. Stability, power, aid, protection, a great person, conviction, and reason. You are strong and you are capable of being a voice of reason. That is your fate. Thank you. So, little guy, stick up for yourself, stay honest, and you'll be good. And definitely stick up for yourself. Don't let people tell you you're wrong when you know you're not. Even look for proof. Yeah. Okay, Kiwi, say hello. It's your turn. Hello, Cade. I mean, you are a voice of reason, according. If Kiwi's not here, then Star, you're next. Well, I guess we're gonna do your reading, Star. They were trying to stay up, so I kind of feel bad. Of course I got it from Five Below. Paulina's after Star. A lot of my t-shirts are actually from... A lot of my t-shirts are from Five Below. And it's because they have decent t-shirts and they're really cheap. So why not? Out of all of the cards in my deck, I think the least drawn one is... I'm guessing... I guess the Wheel of Fortune I don't see very often. And... what's another card I don't see very often? I don't see the Devil card very often. Oh, I guess I don't see the Tower unless I'm asking about relationships, usually. I do a lot of cosplay and art, but during streams I like to do card readings. Mainly to get to know my fans. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. So, Star. Oh. I'll write you down, before Paulina, I guess. No, your cards actually look decent, Star. Don't take that as a sign of worrisome. They actually don't look that bad. So, guys can like guys. We're allowed to be gay here. And what if they're not a guy? What if they decide one day they're a girl? That's fine. So, this is you and your situation at the time, Paulina. Nope, not that name. Star. Star. This is you. This stands for you. I'm getting tired. That's what this means. I'm gonna eat some more espresso beans. And hope I wake up a bit. Clearly my brain is getting foggy. Why? Chairs are shaped like horses. Presents, gifts, gratification. Another account says attention, vigilance, and now is the accepted time. Present, prosperity. You're currently in a good situation. You have what you need. You're in a decent situation. This is your card of obstacles. It is the Seven of Swords. Design, attempt, wish, hope, confidence, also quarreling. A plan that may fail, and annoyance. Instruction, slander, babbling. Is there a lot of fighting in your home? Do you not get along with the people you're around? I mean, they are your obstacles. I mean, as an obstacle, that makes sense. I mean, if you think differently than those around you, it tends to cause a lot of problems. It is one of your obstacles. You'll make it through it. This card stands for the best you can arrive at. The Eight of Cups. The card speaks for itself on the surface, but the other readings are entirely antithetical, giving joy, mildness, timidity, horror, honor, not horror, honor, and modesty. So the best you can arrive at is being a giver, being able to help people, being there for people, but also comfort in yourself, modesty, honor, staying true to yourself is a big part of that. And knowing when to back off. Calmness and understanding. Not always having to bring a solution to the table unless asked, which is a big part of modesty. Knowing not to insert yourself unless asked. Not speaking unless you have to, or unless people ask you. It saves you from trouble, it saves you from fights to be quieter and back off when needed. Let yourself cool down and calm. Knowing when to walk away. These are your tools. The Ace of Cups. This one's not reversed. True heart, joy, content, abode, nourishment, abundance, fertility, holy table, and felicity hereof. Observe, absorb, and don't project. Sometimes keeping to yourself keeps you more calm and happy. Sometimes keeping to yourself protects you from fights that shouldn't have started in the first place. Sometimes it's better to stay quiet because it helps people in the long run. Sometimes people can't handle honesty and they're not ready for it. They'll ask you when they need the truth. This is the card of your past. Leave it behind you and leave it in the past. And don't let it affect you. I mean, I have anxiety and my best friend has anger issues. But how I handle her anger issues is by staying calm, listening, and it helps. With anxiety, I have really bad anxiety. It can cause me to have overwhelming panic attacks if something does not go the way I need it to. But the way I handle my anxiety is I just try to be more spontaneous. And I just do things anyway. It's difficult. And it's overwhelming. But I wear my headphones, I listen to the music I need to, and I find what makes me feel calm, what makes me feel secure, what makes me feel safer. I try to stick to both my comfort zones, but also I still have things to do. So I find ways to accommodate myself so that I can still do what I need to in society. I don't have a favorite movie. This is your future. It is coming into action. Be prepared for it. Page of Wands. I hope it does help. Because it's tricky to be yourself in this world. But nobody's going to accommodate me, and I don't expect them to. I have to find a way to accommodate myself to live. It's difficult, but we grow, we learn, and we survive. Sorry, there was a fly. Dark young man, faithful, a lover, an envoy, a postman. Besides the man, he will bear favorable testimony concerning him. He is a dangerous rival, if followed by the Page of Cups. It's not. Has the chief qualities of their suit. Technically, little guy has a question first, and I do questions before I do full fate readings. But it's only 3 cards, so it's not that long. And that's why I do them first. Okay, now 3 of Wands. I'm not really sure. There is a person in your life. Don't make them an enemy. Make them a friend, a partner, someone on your side. Have a good night, Tiffany. In your future, you will meet someone. Don't make them be a rival. They will be important and they will help you. They will be there for you. I don't know who that is to you in retrospect, but someone will be there, and don't make them a rival. Make them a friend. This card stands for you and your environment at the current time. 3 of Wands. Strength, enterprise, effort, trade, discovery, commerce, those are your ships bearing your merchandise, which are sailing over the sea. This is your house and your home environment at the time and how you're related. Page of Pentacles reversed. Prodigality, dissipation, liberty, luxury, unfavorable news. Uh-oh. This card is for your hopes and fears. The 10 of Swords. It's regular. Whatsoever is intimidated by the design, also pain, affection, tears, sadness, desolation. Considering it's a hopes and fears card, it's valid. Whatever's there usually. Fears are normal. I mean, pain is scary. And so is sadness and desolation. Because, yeah, that's a very valid fear. Out of all of the cards, out of all of the places this card could be, just be glad it's in your hopes and fears section and not actually part of your life. You'll always be worried about it and it'll always be a fear. No, this is stars reading. This is your card of fate, the Hierophant. I mean, no, she's not next. Okay, this is your fate card. Star, the Hierophant. Marriage, alliance, captivity, servitude, mercy, and goodness, inspiration. The Querent has recourse. There we go. That is your reading. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back. I'm drinking too much soda. Okay, I'm back. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure they're like a pop band. Well, ask your questions. Because the next person on the list is Little Guy. With their one question. I like how I finished your reading and then immediately I had to go pee. I mean, I did drink, like, most of my soda. After Lil Guy is Paulina. I stopped taking people on my list. Welcome back, Cosmo. It's okay. Okay, Little Guy, ask your relationship question. Be very specific for a more accurate reading. Well, Star thinks of hers. Or theirs. I sweat a lot, so sometimes I smell it because it smells like my perfume. And sometimes like my deodorant. I don't know. Do you like to smell your perfume and deodorant? That's your own thing. Then you need a better deodorant if you don't like the smell of it. Will your crush... Who knows? Maybe you'll be a firefighter or a therapist. Maybe your best quality is you're good at giving advice or good at being there for people, being on time. Okay. So, little guy, will you get what you're looking for out of your relationship? First card, the World, reversed. Inertia, fixity, stagnation, and permanence. I don't know anything about horoscopes. I can't help you with that. Then King of Pentacles. Valor, realizing intelligence, business and normal intellectual aptitude, sometimes mathematical gifts, attainment of this kind, success in these paths, and then the Judgment. Change of position, renewal, outcome. You're going really fast. They'll probably see it more as a business proposition. And that there will be a change of outcome. Change of position, renewal, some form of outcome. So, little guy, that is your answer. I don't know what the fuck that means, but good luck. I don't know. I don't think they'll know that you're attracted to them. You're going really fast with them, apparently, according to the cards. Going really fast. They'll take it as a business proposition. And you'll have a change of position, renewal, and some form of outcome. I don't know what that means. Take it for what you will. Hey, I'm doing tarot readings. Okay, so Paulina is next. Maybe let them come on to you. I think it's Manic Panic that I used on my hair. Welcome to the channel. Yo, Lindsay. Welcome. My age does not matter. I really wish I understood your reading for your answer. I don't either. Yours was really confusing. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do a reading for Paulina first. Okay, let's see what her story is. Yeah, little guy, I don't know what to talk. I don't know how to help you with understanding your reading. Maybe let them come on to you. Okay. The Emperor reversed stands for you and your situation at the time. Benevolence, compassion, credit. Also confusion to enemies, obstruction, and immaturity. I mean, if you're kids, it makes sense for the immaturity. You're not meant to be mature if you're a kid. This card is her obstacles. What is your question? The Five of Swords. Sure. Yeah, no, it's perfectly normal and very age appropriate to be slightly immature if you're 10. You're allowed to be immature when you're 10. You're allowed to be immature as long as you're younger than 18. You have no responsibilities. You don't have to be mature. Be yourself. It's not good to be mature when you're a kid. They're saying goodbye. When someone dies, they say goodbye to all their family members. If you're capable of understanding people, they will say goodbye to you because they care about you. And they want to make sure you get to say goodbye for the final time. So always remember to say goodbye. Because that is actually them. So, for Paulina's obstacles, it is the Five of Swords, degradation, destruction, reversal, infamy, dishonor, and loss. Don't let people, Paulina, don't let people say that they're better than you. Don't let people take advantage of you. No. I mean, I can see people's auras if I focus hard enough, but that's an in-person thing I can do. Like, I know I have a blue aura. I give off very masculine vibes. Paulina, the crowning card for you is the Knight of Pentacles. It's the highest you can arrive at. Utility, serviceableness, interest, rectitude, and responsibility. So being like a housewife type situation. Because I wanted my hair to be this color. That means you're depressed. If you have a black aura, that means you're depressed. This stands for your tools to be your best. The sun reversed. Thank you. The same in a lesser sense. So, material happiness, fortunate marriage, and contentment. Your future and your best is a good situation. You'll end up with a good husband, and you'll be happy, and you'll be a serviceable person. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. This card, leave it in the past and forget about it. It is behind you. It should not matter anymore. The King of Pentacles. Valor, realizing intelligence, business and normal intellectual aptitude, sometimes mathematical gifts and attainment of this kind, success in these paths. You might be smart, but keep it to yourself, because it will be your greatest strength to just not let people know about it. Being smart is really useful if you don't let people know you're as smart as you are, so that people won't take advantage of you. You help people that matter to you. Don't help just anyone. The Queen of Cups is coming into action. Be prepared for it. Good, fair women, honest, devoted, who will do service to the querent, loving intelligence, and hence the gift of vision, success, happiness, pleasure, and wisdom and virtue. Yeah, no, this one's actually really positive. It's filled with like a bunch of good vibes. Paulina, you're gonna have a good life. This stands for you and your situation at the time and how you are involved in it. The King of Swords. Whatsoever arises out of the idea of judgment and all its connections, power, command, authority, militant intelligence, law, offices of the crown, and so forth. Stay in Paulina's life. Maybe you'll do better. Though, have a good night, little guy. This stands for Paulina's house and home and situation and how she's involved. The Queen of Swords reversed. Malice, bigotry, artifice, prudery, and deceit. Girl's not in a good living's home. Damn. Girl's parents kind of suck. Hello, welcome in. This one is your hopes and your fears. The Two of Wands. Between alternative readings, there is no marriage possible. On one hand, riches, fortune, magnificence, and on the other, physical suffering, disease, chagrin, sadness, mortification. The design gives one suggesting there is a lord overlooking their domain and alternatively contemplating a globe. It looks like the malady and the mortification, the sadness of Alexander amidst the grandeur of this world's wealth. If it's her sister, it's her sister. What's your question, Mr. Monkey? And for Paulina, this is your card of fate. It is the Four of Wands. They are for once almost on the surface, country life, repose, concord, harmony, prosperity, peace, and the perfected work of these. That is the end of Paulina's reading. I mean, most people don't know what makes them depressed. But it can be a number of things. Hi, welcome in. Because anything can make a person upset. Anything that is too difficult. Sometimes the brain is just sad and there's no reason for it. Sometimes people can pretend to be happy even when they're not. What is your question? Also, didn't you have a question about like a crush at one point? Ah, so you both wanted to know about your crushes. That's actually one of the most common questions I used to get asked in high school, is what people would happen. Ask them out, be confident about it, and if they say no, oh well, move on. You'll find someone better, and someone who probably will like you. And even if you still like them after they reject you, as long as they find someone they actually care about, be happy for them. That's the advice I'll give you. Be happy for them, regardless of the outcome. Whether they're with you or not, as long as they find someone who actually cares about them, just that's loving a person. Always worth it to ask a person out, because they're gonna get asked out in the future, no matter what you do. It's better to ask them out immediately anyway, see what happens. And if they reject you, who cares? As long as there was someone that they care about, be happy for them. That's love. So what? You'll still be friends with them. Yeah, it might be awkward, but like people fall in love with their friends sometimes. It happens. But at the end of the day, that's what makes them such a good friend. Well, after they say no, just respond with, well, I hope you find someone who you love back. Good luck on your endeavor. I don't care if I get rejected. I've been rejected many times. And, well, as long as they find happiness in a person who actually loves them, I don't care. I wish the best for them. That's what made me love them in the first place. I just want them to be happy, whether it's with me or not. Same, though. The amount of people who have actually said that they were attracted to me that I could not physically be attracted to, so many. I can't be attracted to men. I wish I knew that sooner in life, though, because I didn't even know what gay was when I was a kid. If I knew that I could not be attracted to men when I was younger and was aware of it, I probably would have been a happier person. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be nervous no matter what, but what if someone else asks them out and then you miss your chance? You only have one shot, and it's when they're single. And if they reject you, afterwards, I just hope you find someone you love equally. I hope you end up in a good relationship. You wish them the best. Because, well, if you love someone, as long as they're happy, you can be happy. Charlie, are you still here? If so, You ready for your reading? Then don't tell your parents. It's none of their business who you like. It's none of my parents' business what I'm doing with my life. The only thing they should care about is if you're happy or not. Everything else or the details don't matter. I mean, my parents don't know what I do. They're just glad I'm happy. And that I'm alive. But I also don't really tell them anything that they don't need to know. They're not entitled to anything. I mean, if they like you back, then good for you. Like, then you'll be happy together. That's the good outcome, isn't it? If you don't see it as a good outcome, then you probably shouldn't be with them. Ew. People who try to date family are weird. Like, you're related to me type weird. Nah, but you must be drop dead gorgeous. If all these people are. I mean, you're not meant to be attracted to yourself. Welcome in. I believe that a person is not meant to be attracted to themselves. Like, I don't like how I look. I think I'm ugly as fuck, but am I trying to date myself? Absolutely not. Good for you, bro. But I can also look at someone else and tell them every single thing about them that it makes them so awesome. Tarot readings. And advice, I guess. I'm a witch. Okay, well, I'm done filming for the night. So, I'm gonna end stream here. Peace, love, have a good night, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!